Hello students, today will we discuss about Othello's explanations. O my soul's joy, if after every tempest come such calms, may the winds blew till they have wakened death, and let the living walk climb hills of sea. Olympus high and again as low as hills from heaven, if it were now to die. 20 now to be most happy, for I fear my soul hath her content so absolute that not another comfort like to this succeeds in unknown fate. ये एक्ट सेकंड सीन फर्स्ट से ली गई हैं. इसका कॉन्टेक्स्ट है इन दीज लाइन्स फ्रॉम एक्ट सेकंड सीन फर्स्ट. Othello has attained perfect happiness. He is extremely happy to find Desdemona already arrived. At Cyprus, the happiness he has felt in his soul after the terrible storm he has passed through at the sea. Explanation है इसका. It is a spontaneous overflow of the powerful feelings of Othello's love. No doubt, meeting Desdemona, he has felt a very bright sunshine after the fierce storm, and he says if he can get such calms after every storm, then let the stormy winds blow till even the dead. We after every storm, then let the stormy winds blow till even the dead. We toss to and from, sometimes it may rise so high as to kiss the heights of heaven, and then dive so low as the hell is from heaven. He even draws a stone, subsides the contentment of his soul has reached to its full. The storm subsides, the contentment of his soul has reached to its full, and in his moments of extreme happiness he wants to die because it is the only way in the power of the mortals to make their happiness immortal. Another happiness like the can never be in the store of mysterious fate for him. इन लाइन्स में ओथेलो अपने हृदय की खुशी को व्यक्त करते हुए कहता है कि डेस्डेमोना से मिलकर उसकी आत्मा तक तृप्त हो गई है, और यदि तूफान के बाद इतनी खुशी मिल सकती है तो आंधियाँ ऐसी तेज उठें कि कब्र से मुर्दे तक जाग जाएं, और लहरों से संघर्ष करती हुई नाव कभी आकाश से टकराए और कभी नर्क की धरातल से जा लगे, उसे कोई परवाह नहीं. इस समय तो वह खुशी के मारे मर जाना चाहता है. इतनी खुशी शायद भाग्य उसे फिर कभी ना दे पाए. नेक्स्ट है रेपिटेशन रेपिटेशन रेपिटेशन. ओ आई हैव लॉस्ट माई रेपिटेशन. I have lost the immortal part of myself, and what remains is vestal. My reputation, Iago, my reputation. ये एक्ट सेकंड सीन थर्ड से ली गई है. इसका कॉन्टेक्स्ट है These lines have been taken from act second scene third of Shakespeare's Othello. One of the four great tragic plays. At the night of public feast, Iago gets Cassio overdrunk and uses Roderigo to provoke Cassio. Irritated, Cassio fights with others and disturbs the peace. He is dismissed by Othello. In these lines, Cassio is talking to Iago. Cassio feels sorry for the loss of his reputation. इसकी एक्सप्लेनेशन है Cassio expresses a great sorrow at the loss of his reputation. Iago plans to make him drunk and engage in a quarrel with Rodrigo. He succeeds in bringing Cassio in humiliation when Othello learns about the matter through Iago. He dismissed Cassio, however, Cassio is very much ashamed at his behavior and via fine irony mourns before Iago at the loss of his reputation. He says that reputation is an immortal part of his life and now this is lost to him forever. Now he is a beastly creature in his own eyes. Without reputation, a man is just like an animal. He is unable to move in any honorable society. इन लाइन्स में कैशियो अपने नाम पर दाग लग जाने का शौक मनाता है। इतने सम्मानीय पद पर होते हुए भी उसने जिस प्रकार का व्यवहार किया है उससे वह अपनी ही नज़रों में गिर गया। मान ही तो एक इंसान का सबसे बड़ा धन होता है, ये उसकी ज़िंदगी का एक आम हिस्सा है और अब जो बचा है वह तो बस पशु समान है। नेक्स्ट है शी इज फ्रेम्ड एज फ्रूटफुल एज द फ्री एलिमेंट्स एंड देन फॉर हर टू विन द मूव were not to renounce his baptism, all seal and symbols of redeemed sin. His soul is so infatuated to her love that she may make unmake do what she list, even as her appetite shall play the god with his weak function. इसका कॉन्टेक्स्ट है इट इज़ अ पार्ट ऑफ यागो Soliloquy in Acts 2nd scene 3rd. In these lines, Iago reveals to us his future plans. He advised Cassio to seek the help of Desdemona, winning favor with Othello. Desdemona's nature is quite fit for serving his motives. Explanation है these lines are the part of soliloquy made by Iago when he had advised Cassio to make a request of Desdemona to get back his lost name and fame. Now Iago says that the advice that he gave to Cassio is ponderable and herein moves favor. Now Iago says that the advice that he gave to Cassio is ponderable and herein Moore's favor can be won. Othello is in full command of his wife. He can sanction his religion for her sake. Othello's soul is tied to the love of his wife. She can rule his emotions as she wants. She is perfect in satisfying her husband's sexual desires and she knows how to mold her weak-minded husband. ये लाइन्स यागो द्वारा बोली गई स्वकथन का एक हिस्सा है जब कैसियो को ये सलाह दे चुका है कि डेस्डेमोना से अपने खोए हुए स्थान को पुनः प्राप्त करने की प्रार्थना करें। अब यागो कहता है कि वह सलाह जो उसने कैसियो को दी है विचार योग्य है और इसमें मूर का विश्वास जीता जा सकता है। ओथेलो पूर्णतः अपनी पत्नी के नियंत्रण में है, वह उसके लिए धर्म का भी त्याग कर सकता है। ओथेलो की आत्मा डेस्डेमोना के प्रेम से बंधी है, वह जैसे चाहे उसकी भावनाओं का शासन कर सकती है। वह अपने पति की कामुक इच्छाओं को शांत करने में सक्षम है और जानती है कि किस प्रकार अपने पति के कमजोर मस्तिष्क को प्रभावित किया जा सकता है। Iago says that good name of honor is the most valuable possession of a person. It is indeed priceless. A person who has robbed us of our purse has robbed us of quite worthless thing. It may be something, but in fact it is nothing. Formerly, I was the owner of the purse. Now it has got a new master. It has been slave to thousands of masters because money changes masters so often. But when a person robs me at my good name, then he has left me very poor, and even he has not been enriched by it. He has deprived me of the greatest treasure of my soul. इन लाइन्स में यागो ओथेलो की डेस्डेमोना कैसियो के खिलाफ भड़काते हुए कहता है कि इज्जत ही तो स्त्री पुरुषों का सबसे बड़ा धन होता है। यदि कोई मेरा पर्स चुराता है तो वह कुछ भी नहीं चुरा पाता, क्योंकि धन तो आज मेरा है तो कल किसी और का। ये तो हजारों मालिक बदलता है, लेकिन यदि कोई मेरा चरित्र का हनन करता है तो उसने मेरा ये सब कुछ चुरा लिया। जो उससे धनी तो नहीं बना सकता, किंतु मुझे निर्धन जरूर बना देगा। Okay, Iago is successful in filming Othello's mind with the poison of jealousy and doubt. Though he has assured Othello about the secret love of Cassio with Desdemona, yet he asks him not to be serious on his matter. He compares jealousy to demon, lion, and the wildcat, and that or which play with its victim before making its morsel. Jealousy itself mocks. He says that a man whose wife is no faithful to him does not care because he knows that his wife is characterless, so he does not love her. But the condition of that cuckold is a devil who still loves his wife, though he has feelings of doubt and suspicion in his mind. His life scene though he had feelings of doubt and suspicion in his mind, to be difficult, especially when he has doubt about his part. Very successfully, यागो ओथेलो के मस्तिष्क में संदेह का विष भरने में सफल हो जाता है। वह कैसियो डेस्डेमोना के विषय में गलत जानकारी देकर विश्वास दिलाता है। फिर वह ओथेलो से कहता है कि वह इसको गंभीरता से ना ले। वह ईर्ष्या की तुलना राक्षस शेर तथा जंगली बिल्ली से करता है, जो अपने शिकार को खाने से पहले उसके साथ खेलता है।